Second place again, ole, ole, ole. Second place again, ole, ole, ole. That was the chant that was going on in Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves fans were mocking the Arsenal team and their fans because it seems to be happening again. They seem to be bottling the Premier League again. This was the Premier League that everybody, the media, the fans, everybody surrendered it to Arsenal. It was theirs to lose because Man City is terrible, Chelsea is awful, Liverpool, there is nothing more to say than they've been total garbage. And Manchester United, we know when Amorim was in charge, they couldn't even put in 4 wins together. So they've also been in shambles. So it was Arsenal's Premier League to lose. And it seems like they are doing everything to lose. They are doing everything to lose for Manchester City to take the Premier League. And throughout the season, their fans have been talking and bragging and boasting about how good the team is. But whenever you watch an Arsenal game, there is a reason they are being called boring FC. Although one thing that was always certain with Arsenal is they had a strong defense. Gabriel and Saliba were at one point being declared the best defensive duo in the world. And rightly so. You had Timber playing right back when at a point in time he was being compared to Reece James. You had Calafiori and Zubimendi in front of them, and they were playing very good cohesive football. Although they weren't playing those kind of exciting football, whenever they get a goal, you know the game was over. That was how Arsenal was built, on solid defense and just to score 1 goal. But for their last 7 Premier League games, they've only won 2 out of 7, drawn the rest. This was a team that was supposed to run away with the Premier League, and we are getting to the business end of the league, and they started to crumble. You could see the fans after the game. You could see the moaning and all of the rumblings all over. They are starting to crumble. They start to feel the pressure because it seems like it's happening again. It seems like deja vu again. Deja vu again for Arsenal. Because Man City does not even deserve to win the Premier League. The Premier League, the quality of this season's Premier League, as I've been saying week in and week out, is total garbage. Teams are not able to string consistent performance week in and week out. So Arsenal was the only good side. They are not a great side. Don't get me wrong. They've been a good side. They are not a great side of like Man City's, Liverpool's season when they were winning the league, Man City when they were winning the league, Chelsea when they were winning the league, or Manchester United. This is just a good Arsenal side which has been better than all of the other teams that could have challenged, and they're starting to bottom it up. 5 minutes into the game, Saka scored a goal, and everybody thought this was going to be a smashing victory. This was going to be a statement victory. Arsenal was going to smash Wolverhampton, one of the worst Premier League sides in the Premier League era. Because up until then, they only had 9 points in 26 games. 9 points in 26 games, single digits. That is how awful Wolverhampton was. And the goal from Saka, the keeper should have come in and claimed the ball. But he was also awful, and Saka had a very nice goal to score. But this was it. First half of the game, Arsenal put in pressure, but they weren't really creating good chances. They were still the boring side. They were just passing, no creativity. Got a very good second goal, and then everyone thought the game was over. And it should have been over because with Arsenal defense, they do not concede a lot of goals. To a point in the season, everybody could Arsenal break Chelsea's 15-goal a season? And that was the talk of the town. But then, what happened? They bottled it. They made mistake. Gabriel, Raya, that ball. Raya should have shouted on Gabriel, and it was an easy catch for Raya, but he didn't, and there was a miscommunication which led to Wolves equalizing. So now, it seems like Arsenal is going to bottle the league. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And if they do not win this league, I don't think they are going to win it anymore. And everybody in the world, everybody excluding Arsenal fans, is waiting for the day. It's looking forward to May and see Arsenal go trophyless because their fans have been talking crap. They've been talking shit. They've been shitting on all other teams in the Premier League and even in the world. They are talking about the quadruple, but we see them crumbling. We are the business end of the season and Arsenal is starting to crumble. And this is a joyful sight to see. This is as joyful because we cannot allow a team that only relies on set pieces to win a Premier League trophy. What has the beautiful game gone to? Because watching Arsenal is really an eyesore. They don't really play good football. All they do is that they have a solid defense, a good midfield, and then they score a set piece goals, and then they just rely on it. They just rely on it, on their good defense, and never concede. But now, they are not doing the basics. What they are known for, they are conceding goals left, right, center, backwards, everywhere. So now, this is the time. Are Arsenal going to crumble? Are Arsenal going to surrender the Premier League that is theirs to win to Man City? Because if they do not win this season's Premier League, I don't think they are going to win it for the next 10 years. Because all the other teams has been shit, the league has been poor, and Arsenal are the only good sides. So if they do not win this season's Premier League, then there is no hope for Arsenal. But we look forward to May, and hopefully they will continue being the bridesmaids and never the pride, and never the bride. Second place again, ole, ole, ole. Second place again, ole, ole, ole. We love it. Kudos, Wolves.